Good morning. I hope you guys can hear me okay. We're outside. We're at, Filipino time is right. We're at Pura Vida Dive Resort. So we thought we'd come outside and say hi to you guys. A little later on, I'm going to go with the dive master, and he's going to give me a tour of this condo complex that they've built out here and this addition that they've built to Pura Vida. And May and I had no idea the size and the scope of this place. And so we came out here a couple of days ago to do a little staycation. And and I got some questions to answer for you guys too. But we came out here for a staycation, and we had been here a couple of months ago, and we had just had lunch, and we had to go meet some people, so we didn't walk around very much. But now we've been here for a couple of days, and we've gotten to know the manager of the place and walked the grounds, and it's really quite a place. So I want to make sure I share that with you guys on a YouTube video, and so is May. And so when you do come out here, I would recommend this place highly. It's really a nice place. I'm having a hard time reading this because I'm far away. But, hi, Paul. All good with you? Yeah, the lockdown here is better than the lockdown anywhere else. I can tell you that much, kids. May's going to be here in a second. I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, she's coming. So I'll just put the comments up here, and I'll wait for a few more people to come on, and then I just want to clarify a few things about my last video. Good morning, everybody. Nice to spend the morning with you guys too.
Nice.
Top of the morning to you. Yeah, the background's nicer, huh?
Yeah, in the tree.
You guys hear me okay? Because I got the microphone a little further away. We're sitting outside. The beach is over here to my right. And maybe I'll flip the...
Dennis, good morning.
Maybe I'll flip the computer around so you guys can see it.
Sir Darrell, good morning.
Good morning, Daryl. We're doing good, buddy. Is it blurred? Well, we got different light.
Blur.
We're outside,
What if
so
in
the light's going to change. We could go inside and do this, but we thought it'd be kind of pretty to sit out here. Okay, good. Thanks, Mike. Okay, good. Thank you, guys. Awesome. So my little microphone expenditure was worth the money. And we just did a video of me opening up birthday presents.
Yeah.
It's 2 days late, but we finally got it done. Can the chicken what? Can the chicken be part of the... No, the chicken's at home. You know, we're gone, and May got me a new companion for the chicken.
Yeah, have the
a little race car with me driving. Oh, it's a scooter with me driving the scooter. So we're doing good. Thanks for joining us, guys. Sound is good. Right on.
What time is it?
It is
7:59 a.m.
Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock in the morning here. The chicken's birthday was 2 days ago. The chicken turned one on the February 3rd. So what was I going to tell you? I know. I did a video with Baby May's beautiful sister, Riza, and me being me, I completely forgot to put a link to her Facebook page. And I actually realized that I released the video and made it public at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we've had challenges here with the internet. Of course, we have challenges with the internet all the time anyway. But here it's been especially interesting. And so anyway, I I got the video up, and at about 5:30, I realized that I forgot to put the link in. So I put it in about 2 or 3 hours later. And I've been trying to respond to your comments, but May and I have been busy, is the bottom line. We've been running around enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
And so I'm like 2 days behind on comments, but I will get to them probably when I get home. And the link for her sister's Facebook
Yeah.
is now in the description box. And we're also going to make an effort to respond to all of you guys personally and give you the link and whatnot. What else was I going to tell them?
I have the interview to Riza.
You have an interview with
Yeah,
Riza
yeah,
also.
yeah.
Okay, cool. And so anyway, the guys that have been contacting her already have been really nice, and they've been contacting me. But we want to emphasize the fact that she's in the video that she's looking for a guy 50 up, and guys are like 47, 46 saying, hey, can't I, is there something wrong with that? That was a ballpark, guys. Okay. So yeah, if you're in your 40s, that would be fine. But I'm really taking on the grandfather role here with her. She's 21 and she does have 3 kids. So truth in lending, we wanted to make sure everybody knew that. She was never married. That was a question that was asked. I may have called him a husband. It may have been on me. But she had a partner when she was very young. They had a baby together. He split. And then she had another partner. They weren't married. And he passed away. And left her with 2 more kids, which are twins, junior and senior. And so anyway, that being said, just kind of wanted to clarify a few things that I may have screwed up, and that's that. Yeah, blurry. I know it is. It looks really clear from here. I mean, I know I look kind of washed out and bright, and of course I always look washed out. But May seems like she's coming out all right. But it's nice out here. There's a nice breeze. There's the ocean.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna plug Pura Vida Resort. And I did a video, like I said. I got the guys' information. I won't forget this time to put it in the description box. And we got the room for 50% off, right?
Yeah.
So right now, if you're in Dumaguete or nearby areas and you want a little staycation, this would be the place that we would recommend for what it's worth. Because we've gone to 4 or 5 different dive resorts in the last 2 weeks, just checking them out. We went to the one up on the hill. We went to Kim's. We went to Liquid, Starview, this place. And most bang for the buck is definitely here. And just a nice atmosphere, really super clean rooms.
Yeah.
Did you videotape the room?
Yeah, your birthday.
All right. Okay. All right. So May's on top of it. Those videos will be coming out whenever they come out. Oh, and a shout out. We got to do a shout out. We didn't make our list, but we're going to make a list and do a shout out to a bunch of guys that have been very supportive of our channel. And I don't mean I don't mean financially. I just mean you've been with us from the start. The comments are always positive. Some guys have donated money to other people that we've forwarded on to them. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So we want to do a shout out, and we're putting together, I'm not going to tell you what it is, because as we say in the Philippines, it's secret, but we're putting together something to actually send to the guys that we're going to have shout outs for. And these are going to be guys and gals that have supported us in one way, shape, or form. And I think you're really going to like it. It's going to take some work. We're putting it together. I can't tell you what it is. And it's going to be absolutely free. When we do our shout out, we'll do one every couple of live streams. We'll get maybe 100 of them made, whatever it is we're going to make. And we'll mail them to you, I guess. So when we do the shout out, we will just say, you win. Here you go. You're getting one of these. We've made this for you, especially from the Paul and Baby May show.
Yeah.
And we'll do that on an ongoing basis. But we just want to throw something back at you guys because you guys rock. All right, let me see if I can get caught up here. Yeah, the chicken's birthday was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Chicken's 1 year old. Gay little bastard. Let's see here. Mr. Ron is in the house. Thank you very much, Mr. Ron.
Yeah, Mr. Ron, good morning. Thank you for watching. Huh?
Hey, from Dumaguete.
Yeah.
Right on. Oh, I know what it was.
Andrew.
I had Brad on the show, and we tried to get together with him yesterday, but he got hung up. Getting together with people is always interesting because you go somewhere, you go to do something, it takes longer than you expect. So it's really not like the States where you hop in your car and you drive over to the guy's house. You're there in 15 minutes. It's a whole kind of procedure, just transportation-wise. Anyway, he did a video with me. He had a healthcare plan that he discussed, and a lot of questions about what the name of his healthcare provider. So I'm going to have him back on the show just to kind of go over that with you guys and tell you a little bit more about him. So we'll have a part 2 with him. I called him Mr. Lucky, and that's the name of the video. So what else? And on Saturday, Jason Evans. Today's Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Friday.
tomorrow, about this time, maybe a little later, Jason Evans is going to be over at our place, and he's going to do yet another free concert for you guys.
Wow.
And he's going to sing all of his original music. And May loves Jason's voice out of all the singers. And she doesn't bullshit anybody. She tells it the way it is. And there's some good musicians here.
Yeah.
Okay, but she is, and she has said, they're okay, but this guy can sing. So, and I really enjoy his music, and you guys have enjoyed his music. And so it's always a little fundraiser for Jason because he's had some medical issues. Right now, he had a seizure a couple of weeks ago. They put him on some new medications, and he's just struggling a little bit. So we try to support and have each other's back as much as possible. And so that's when we ask for you guys to maybe if you can help, to help. Okay. If nothing else, you know what? A word of encouragement goes just as far, guys. So let's see. I want to thank you guys for all of the really sweet comments that you made about Riza, May's sister.
Yeah.
And she is, she's a very, what do I want to say?
Hardworking.
She's very hardworking. She does online stuff. She's raising 3 kids. The point I wanted to make was she's not able to communicate with guys for more than maybe an hour a day, because she's busy. She's busting a move, and she's works a little online business where she sells used clothes.
Yeah, and then she study.
And she's studying.
Yeah.
And she's got 3 kids.
Online.
So she's a single mom with kids. So anyway, guys, if she's not replying to you real quick, please don't take it personally. Yeah. And then there was somebody else you interviewed, Christine or something like that.
Yeah, Christy.
Yeah, she's gotten a lot of guys that have contacted her, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, she's busy too. She's a student. So again, these women are all open to talking with you, but they're also picky is not the word. I've given the father-daughter talk to all these girls about, you got to be very, very careful about who you get engaged to, and when I say engaged online with, and not to do anything lascivious or anything like that. Never ask anybody for money. Don't accept it. All that kind of stuff. Just find out what the dude's all about and let him know about you. And if you don't like him, tell him.
Yeah.
If I don't mean like you, but if you don't think it's going to work, just say so and move on. And honesty's the best policy. Sometimes it hurts. Let's see. Howdy, Paul. Good to see him sitting here in cold, rainy Ireland, even with the lockdown. So I think I'm getting goofed up here because I can't see very well out here. A lot of guys saying good morning, so I'm going to just say good morning. I'm going to kind of blow through these. Well, we had a good time. We're both tired. Yeah, I know the picture's blurred.
Yeah, but with you, it blurred. It's very clear.
Yeah,
I think it's the sun.
it's the sun. I
Yeah.
was afraid of this, but it is what it is. That's how we roll. We just give stuff a try. Well, if things are locking up, guys, it's because the internet out here is super weak.
Yeah.
And the video is probably funky because it's getting daylight. I was trying to do this an hour ago, but we got running behind. At least you can hear us, right? Probably better you don't see me. Did I get the laptop melted down? So I had a gentleman that offered to like do it remotely. He's getting a shout out. He's going to be getting a gift.
Yeah.
He gave me some information. I said I'm going to buy a new laptop. So he was able, because I don't understand computers. I don't understand all the numbers. I don't understand what's a good processor and what's a good this and what's a good that. And I told him my price range. And so he sent me a couple of options. And long story short, I pulled the trigger and I bought one of the, and I sent him one that I was looking at that was a little less money. And he said, yeah, you're not going to be happy with it. And he's right. I thought of it. It's an investment. So it's like $800 because there's $200 in shipping from Amazon.
Yeah.
It was a $600 computer, 200 in shipping, but I figured it's an investment, and this is baby May's computer.
Yeah.
And mine's just done. And what else? Well, it's 5 years old, and it was a $200 computer from Best Buy before I came out here. So its time was done. So kids, I'm going to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, 198 people watching. Thank
Yeah,
you so
thank
much.
you. Almost
Yeah.
200 people here joining us out of nowhere. Thank you so much. Well, we appreciate that very much. That'll go to Riza, I think, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Sorry, Paul, what? Oh, we're at Pura Vida Resort, which is in Dauin, which is about 20 minutes from, no, 30 minutes from where our apartment is.
Yeah.
And so there's Valencia, there's Bacong, there's
Yeah.
Dauin.
Dauin.
And if you look on a map, it looks like they're really far away. But then when you get on a gay-looking little scooter and you come over here, it didn't take that long. And I would show you guys the view, but it would just get blinded out by the sun. And but we did want to do it outside. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Sir Howard.
For May's sister. Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you very much. Riza will be very, very happy.
Yeah. Very little writing.
I know. I'm trying to read these over here. How does May look so beautiful so early in the morning? You know what? It's just her natural deal. Huh?
You
You're just naturally
explain.
beautiful.
You explain the good.
Let's see here. I'm trying to read these before I actually post them because it's easier to read. But it keeps jumping around on me. So hang in there, kids.
What is name?
Okay, for your information, you mentioned your last video hopping Facebook at astounding rates. I would be on board with that. I would love to find another platform than Facebook because they're doing all the censorship. They're telling us what to think and how to think it. It's bullshit. Pardon my French, but it is. It's wrong. It's just flat wrong. And I've got haters. I mean, trolls. These people actually, to the bottom of their core, hate us. And they do videos about us. And they just spew hate.
Yeah.
And I say, you know what? They have the right to do that. Okay? I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's, it's not something that we watch, but we're aware of it. And at the end of the day, I say, you know what? The guy, he should be able to make that video. As ugly as it might be, May now laughs at him if we ever see it, because sometimes people will say, hey, you should see this video they made about you. So we'll tune into it. We won't say their name because that's what they're looking for. But she looks at it now and just cracks up. So I'm sorry if the picture goes in and out and all that. Again, we're just trying to do something a little different. Say hi to you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, 214 people watching.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So your video with May's sister's Facebook page, many of us would not see. Yeah, if you go back to the video, in the description box is her, what do you call it? The link to her Facebook page. And then another guy sent me a message and said, hey, by the way, it says that she's in a relationship. That's how much she's on social media. She never changed her status when her boyfriend died. And that was a year ago. So anyway, we appreciate that kind of feedback and she's going to post some pictures of her kids. Right?
And
that was feedback that we got from you guys that found her page and said, hey, you know what? It says she's in a relationship and there's no pictures of these kids that you talked about. That's Riza just not being on Facebook.
Yeah.
She's not one of these girls that lives on the phone all day.
No.
She's, like I say, she's busting a move being a single mom.
Yeah.
She's taking care of a business and she's just doing life. So I know the picture's blurred, kids. I'm sorry for that. We thought we'd try this outside. Now we know.
Can you try in there the default? What if in there?
No,
blur.
We're as covered as we're going to get, baby. China Dave, how are you, brother? You're getting a shout out, and you're going to be getting a gift. And so I don't know when that's going to be. We're still in the process of putting it together. So, but we're having fun doing it. Let's see, Paul. I could count on them. Yeah, I agree with you, China. In fact, I told May that all future birthdays are now canceled. We're just going to stay right here. Let's see. I can't hardly read this. Hi, good morning, Paul and baby May. Hope your birthday at Pura Vida was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It is. We stayed an extra night. We came for one night.
Yeah.
And you should have seen us trying to drive over here on the scooter because May had this big box, which she had my birthday cake in, right?
Yeah.
And then we had all this other shit in the front because we brought camera and we overpack. I mean, I always bring, if I go someplace for a night, I'll bring 4 or 5 shirts. And she, of course, brings 79 bikinis because we had to go out and do all the pictures in all of her bikinis and all of her poses on the beach and the pool and the tree and this and that and the other because that's what she likes to do.
Yeah.
And so we did it, right?
Yeah.
And so we were just loaded down coming over here, and it was comical. But we were just, thank God we made it. Thank you very much. This goes, I can't read it. Let's see. This goes to May. Absolutely. Positively.
Yeah, Dennis,
absolutely. Yeah, the YouTube revenue goes to May. So, and then when there's a donation for a specific person, it goes to them. And like I said, we're going to do a concert I'm not going to do a concert, but Jason's going to do a concert tomorrow at this time. So forewarned is forearmed. And we'll be doing that from the apartment. So we are looking forward to that. I know you guys are too, because it's a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, Dennis.
Yeah. What is the type tree in back of you? I don't know. What kind of tree is that, baby?
I don't know what is named that tree.
I don't know the name of the tree either. It's a pretty tree though, huh?
But your look very blurred. I think the sun. The internet very bad.
Yeah. In fact, that's not even letting me push the button. So we won't keep you. Yeah, it's pretty bad. We're not near the Wi-Fi signal. We're at our
Yeah,
room,
yeah,
and so we would have gone over by the signal, but it's noisier over there.
yeah.
So it's pick one or the other, right? Let's see. How do I send 4.99? What is there? There's a dollar sign or something on there. I think it's a sticker or something like that. I've never really looked at it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think there's a dollar sign on there that you push that, and then that allows you to send money. Let's see. Agreed, Paul. You need to be the guardian for baby's younger sister. Glad you. Yeah, that's just it. The other girls too, because some of them were young. You know, like her sister's 21. She's already got 3 kids. She doesn't
Yeah.
need another knucklehead in her life, and she's certainly not going to do any of the goofy stuff. I told her, you know, if a guy asks you to, you know, remove some clothing or something like that, and he'll send you $50. Just block him and move on
Yeah.
with your day, because those are out there. And the other young ladies also, um, they're getting, um, they're appreciative of it, but they're getting bombed by guys. And a lot of the guys are being really kind of naughty, you know, or snarky. So our only request is that you be respectful of these ladies. Okay, they deserve it. They're just Filipinas, and they get a bad rap. Good morning, guys. Yeah, look, the weather's really nice.
Yeah. William Lane, good morning.
Yeah, the
Oh, you?
internet's funky, man. I know it's blurry, guys. I'm reading
Yeah.
your comments here. Um, we won't stay on for a real long time. But I did want to bring you up to date that I'm going to get the healthcare information from Brad. I was going to try to get that yesterday, but it didn't happen. And then Riza's Facebook is now in the
Yeah.
deal. And when we get home in the next day or so, I'll just reply to all your comments with a link to her channel and do it that way. Let's see. Nine said it. Okay, here we go. This is a question regarding the mindset of Riza or others like her. What happens to them financially if the much older spouse passes away? It depends. There's lawyers out here, just like there is in your home country, I would imagine. If, for example, when I keep calling him her husband, but when her boyfriend died, he didn't leave her anything except a funeral expense. Okay, he's a Filipino. If I was to die, May has access to my money. Um, I've left that with some guys that I trust. May gets nervous going to the ATM and makes me do it every time. Okay. And then she watches the machine after it's over with to make sure that no one else can come in and take her money. It's actually a comedy story. It's just, it's just, a, it's just, because she's never doesn't have a credit card. And yep, we're
I'm back
back.
again.
Okay, but it's just comical, man. And but anyway, to answer your question, it depends. Guys, I had a friend Ron that passed away 2 years ago now,
Yeah.
and me and about 10 other guys worked our asses off to get his wife handled. And one of the guys that was a veteran got with the VA and made sure her kids and his kids got his pension or whatever it
Yeah,
was,
pension.
50% of it or whatever it turned out to be. The details are sketchy. I sold the business for him to give her the money. And so but he had a collection of friends like myself, other guys. It was a group effort, trust me, and we helped him. But he really left a cluster. He was still married in the States. He never got divorced. What did he do wrong? He didn't leave a will. We didn't know his passwords. We didn't know his PIN numbers. Finally, they found a PIN number, and we were able to drain the money out of his account and give it to his wife and kids. Um, And that's what I've done. I've let a couple of guys know what my PIN number is, where my card's located, and she can get it. I don't have anything as far as other than some money in the bank is all I've got to give to May. And so what I've tried to do is teach May how to make her own money. And so God bless you and thank everybody that subscribes to Baby May. She's had like over 100 subscribers just off of her last little video.
Yeah, I'm very appreciative that.
Rocking. And so she's really into it. She's really excited about it. She's working really hard at it. And she sees it as her future, you know. So I say rock on, girlfriend. How many bars in Dumaguete does it have a good nightlife? No, I would not call Dumaguete a nightlife place. It's more of a sleepy town, if you will. It's more older guys like me that just kind of come here to retire and live out their life without as much stress or drama. Some guys have girlfriends. Some guys stay single. Some guys go snorkeling. Some guys write books. Some guys like to travel from island to island. It's, you know, it's a mixed bag. Nightlife is not one of them. So there's the Why Not, which is the disco.
Yeah.
That's the only place. And there's a couple of bars that
Tiki bar, what's that?
Tiki bar is for the local Filipinos, and it's more for the well-to-do Filipinos, the middle class, if you will. And there's a big middle class here. It's a big college town, and there's a lot of people here that are Filipinos that are middle class. Well, you know, going out. Sorry, guys. Our internet
of the
keeps going. Say this is a question regarding. Okay, I just did that. So anyway, let's keep moving here. Thanks for hanging in there with us, kids. We are, as usual, experiencing technical difficulties. Okay, here it is. I'll say it again. This is it. This you can see this. Pura Vida is where we're at. 50% off if you guys are here in the area. I think we paid $3,000, which is $60 per night, and we got here and we were like running around doing so much stuff the first day, even though we got here early.
Yeah.
We were planning on one night, and I said, let's just stay another night. You know, let's just because we needed more time to do more stuff, right?
Yeah.
And we were both pretty tuckered out. I'm old. I don't know what May's excuse is. She didn't get much sleep last night because I fell asleep, and then she couldn't move me or something. I felt like diagonally across the bed. Where'd the mouse go? Oh, it's up with this thing. There it is.
I think you jump.
Okay, here we go. We're back in action. I'm trying to read these comments, guys. That's why I'm leaning forward. Oh, what does Shirar mean? When you go Shirar, what does that mean?
Yeah, like
that's like yay, isn't it?
Like happy.
Happy. It's like yay.
Yay.
May, your English is getting better. Yes, it is.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm doing my best for my future.
Let's see, your vlogs, a new coffee shop about a month ago or more ago. Did we go to a new coffee shop?
I didn't know.
Oh, here's the man himself. I don't remember the vlog from the coffee shop.
Kim died last month.
Was that Kim's Dive?
And then Liquid Resort.
Yeah, but those are resorts. He's talking about coffee shop. I don't know. Sure. There's the man. I was just talking about you. I was just announcing that we're going to be doing a little benefit for this young man tomorrow at my place at 10 o'clock. Be there or be square. This guy rolls. And again, I'm trying to get to the comments, guys, but it's really hard to see out here. I'd like to tell you that one day I'll be organized, but I know that's a lie. Paul, you look blurry. That's my normal look. There's nothing wrong with the computer. That's just how I look. It's a bit confusing, guys, because I have the same name as your host. Not sure who is speaking to who. I get it, Paul. I get it, Paul. I feel your pain. Thank you so very much. That will go to May.
Yeah, thank you so much. Oh,
Let's see. What does this one say? Oh, okay. Let's see. Talking about,
that's good.
okay, probably talking about the place the girls open. Oh, okay. Okay. You're talking about Shelter. Yeah, that's not a coffee shop. That's what confused me. Yeah, but Shelter is not really. It's not really a nightclub. It's just, but it is run by 4 or 5 really sexy, young, pretty girls, and they dress up real provocatively. And so, yeah, that's more of a daytime place. I think Lori went to Cebu last time I heard, and I asked one of the guys there. I saw him at a went to a sporting thing on TV. And I asked him if he wanted me to come out and do a follow up, but he never got back to me. So um, that's it. Let's see. Paul, let's see. Paul's new resto bar about 4 months ago. It's still, yeah, it's Shelter. It's still open. The update on that is I wanted to go out there and do an update. And like I said, I invited myself to go out and promote it, and they never got back to me. Lori, who's kind of the spearhead of it, she's one of the twins. My understanding is she's kind of out of the business and gone to Cebu. Now, that may or may not be true because I heard it secondhand. But my guess is I'll probably just pop in there one day. I've been talking to May. We need to go out there, but we really haven't had time, just with other stuff that we've been doing. But I will bounce in there and do an update. But you know what? On Shelter, it it was. I'm not a believer in business out here. In other words, it's not something I would do. And a lot of guys that try to open a business out here, especially a resto bar,
Yeah.
they fail because they just leave it to the employees. They're not hands on enough, in my humble opinion. However, nobody had a lot of skin in the game with Shelter. In other words, each guy maybe put in a total of $500, and so they could all afford to lose $500. And then the girls did the sweat equity. They painted the walls and they do all the cooking and they take a little salary out. And do they make any money? I don't know, maybe. But I think they just have something to do and a place to go. Everybody needs purpose. And they came up with this idea during COVID because they were all bouncing off the walls during the quarantine. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing to do, Ron, is make sure they've got your information. Of course, you don't want to do that the first week. It's once you know that you guys are good. What's my Facebook page? It's just Paul McKill Dumaguete. I'm not getting any more comments coming through here. I think May's English has always been good.
Yeah,
and much better than the average. I can't read the rest because my computer won't go any further up. Our signal is really weak out here, kids. Yeah. So just hang in there. There we go. You're right, but she's learned that over the last 2 years. No disrespect to May, but she didn't know very much English at all, except "May I request." That was the phrase that she's never forgotten. Daddy Paul, may I request? That's what
yeah, always.
So whenever she wants to do something, she very politely says, "May I request?" Okay, so I think I got to that question about Shelter, the resto bar. is still open. Let's see what we got here. Jim Burns. Let's see. Have you put any thought into the fact that we all know you two pretty good, but we don't know us? Yeah. I personally consider you guys friends. It's kind of fun. It is kind of funny, but you know what, Jim, is there's a lot of you guys that I consider to be my friends. And some of you I've chatted with personally on Messenger. Some of you, it's just been here back and forth reading comments. But over time, you kind of get a vibe as to what the guy is like. And even a couple of ladies are on the program that I have a lot of fun with. And we go back and forth. And I answer their questions. In fact, one of the questions that I got recently was, can a 65-year-old woman retire out here and feel safe and enjoy herself? And my answer is absolutely positively yes. I've seen a number of women my age, older, a little bit younger, come out here either with a spouse and they just living out their retirement here instead of a motorhome, and or by themselves. And there was one woman that was one thing I do warn guys about, and I wouldn't recommend coming out to, at least where I live. I can't speak for the rest of the Philippines, but if you have an issue with walking, if you use a wheelchair or a cane or anything like that, there is not one level surface in Dumaguete. I must trip over something every day, and the steps are very big. It is just not friendly for those that may be impaired with the ability, as far as mobility, okay, to walk. It's just not easy. It's not, I wouldn't recommend it. Let's see, I'm trying to read these comments here. Hello from Tennessee. Love your channel. I understand your connection issues. It's so frustrating. Yeah, we're going to hang in there. In fact, my last live stream, I couldn't hear my guest that I had on. I don't know what happened there. That's still a mystery. But we just rolled with it. I just said, okay, you talk. And I couldn't hear a word he was saying until May went and got some earbuds, and I plugged into my phone.
You read that.
And we just kind of figured it out. What's that, honey?
You up.
I up? Okay.
Yeah.
You skipped a whole bunch of questions. Oh, sorry.
Down, I think down.
Thanks, Grumpy Dude. We are going to give you, we're going to make sure a lot of you guys, we've got this little surprise plan for everybody.
Yeah.
And it'll be something you'll want to keep. It's going to be from pretty much the Baby May channel. So anyway, I think I've hit some of these. It's hard though, because it's, I know I need glasses. Hello from Ohio. Okay, Clyde, how are you? Nice to see you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Alaskan. Jim Burns. Yeah, we just read your comment, Jim, and you're right. I skipped a whole lot of questions. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, the default is key. That's
okay, very true, Jim Burns. The vloggers don't know us. We are anonymous, but know them. And throw barbs at them that hit close to home.
And then G is Spice 4040. You read.
What, honey?
Next.
Up?
No, down.
Down, okay.
Yeah. From. Da.
Okay. Understanding your connection issues. It's so frustrating. Many thanks for sticking it out. Yeah.
The name of Baby Me Cooking Adventure Channel. I changed the name. Today with Baby Me.
It's called Today with Baby May.
Yeah. No more cooking.
No more cooking at all?
No more.
No more?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder I'm so hungry.
Only adventure or interview.
And the image is getting clearer and signal stronger now. Well, good. Okay. See, you don't give up. Things either get better or worse. One of the two. Happy birthday, by the way. Thank you, Grumpy Dude. We appreciate you, bro. Hello from Houston, Texas. T. Roy Jones, that was your best live stream. I know. I wasn't on it. That's why it was so good. That's why Jason's are so good, because I'm not on it. It's just him singing. Let's see how you handle your celebrity status and stay so grounded. Well, I'm not a celebrity at all, but we do get a lot of guys saying hi to us, and that's cool. We do get recognized a little bit sometimes when we're out and about. In fact, it's really surprised me the other day because nobody new has come in.
Yeah.
And so I'm figuring that when guys do get to come to Dumaguete, I've had a number of y'all just say, hey, I want to buy you a cup of coffee or,
Yeah.
sit down and talk with you. And I always tell them first cup of coffee is on me. So I expect, when that happens, that Baby May and I will have the opportunity to meet a lot of you in person, and we're really looking forward to it. But the other day, for some reason, there were guys that have been living here for over a year.
Yeah.
We met like 5 people that said, hey, dog, or hey,
Yeah.
May. And they were coming out of nowhere.
Living in Valencia.
Yeah, and living like up the street from us for over a year, and we've never seen these people. So let's see. Thank you very much, Glenn. I'm trying to get you these. See them, post them, make sure I don't miss them.
Yeah, signal is very low.
If I skipped you, I apologize, kids. It's not intentionally.
Yeah, because of the signal.
Greetings from North Carolina. I have a wife from Mindanao. Okay, I have 10 years until retirement, and we are moving to the Philippines. Well, good on you, Johnny. That's got to be pretty cool that you have a Filipino wife. Probably obviously she immigrated from here to there, and then you two met, got married, and now when you come back here, everything you're going to do is going to be so much simpler for you because she's going to know the lay of the land. She probably has maybe some property, a family to go see, and that'll that's a good position to be in. Let's see here.
Very little.
Just got busted watching you. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I realize you guys are at work. I used to do the same thing. I'd be at work, and I'd be in my little cubicle, and I'd turn on YouTube, and I'd be watching a vlog, and then I'd get busted. Thanks for taking that bullet, Jim. That's funny. It's good to see you guys too. Although we can't really see you, it's nice to see your comments.
Oh, John
Oh,
Claude.
here he is. Wait, we can't miss John Claude. Okay, let's see what you say here. Kisses, kisses, Baby May. I'm coming to the Philippines in March. Woo! Next month. Let's see when everyone is in the United
so funny,
States
John
to
Claude.
marry you. Baby May, I lost Baby May to Jean Claude. He's coming in March to marry her. I got one lousy month left, and then that's over. See how that works?
Very funny.
Jean Claude,
Yeah.
can I be your best
Thank you
man?
for
Can I at
coming,
least come to
John
the
Claude.
reception? Can I have some shrimps? I don't know. Way to go, Jean Claude. I appreciate you. I love Jean Claude.
Yeah, very funny.
He always sends you a million kisses and me one.
Yeah, he's funny guy.
He's funny. I like guys that break my balls. It's one thing to break balls, it's the other thing to be mean, you know? Eddie. There's the up and on. We're in, we're out. Hey, bro, I live in Spring Valley, Flamingo. Okay, Flamingo and Rainbow, know it well. Travel, I don't know anything about the travel. It changes daily. 1 minute they're talking about, what are they talking about? I haven't watched it for the last couple of days. Like I said, we've been here, and the TV, I put it on last night, and within 5 minutes I passed out. So I don't know. I would say summertime would be my most optimistic prediction, and that's just a guess. Country needs the money, I'll tell you that much. And I think they're allowing. That's the deal. Is like one day They'll say, okay, you can come over, you can quarantine. And then the new strain broke out, and they say, okay, now you can't. And then I was going to go home. And my biggest problem with going home is not going home, it's coming back. So until I know in my heart of hearts that there is an opportunity to come back and I can home quarantine, I'm not going to go to one of these friggin' government things. And I don't really want to go to a hotel for 2 weeks here in town because I know those are funky, the ones that are approved at least. But here at Pura Vida, speaking of quarantine, they've got some condos here
Yeah,
that
very nice.
these places rent for $300-400 a night. These are like high dollar places, and that's the Philippines, man. And right now they're half price. They're $9,000. I think I looked at a junior suite, and they're fully equipped with stocked with kitchen, and you can imagine. It looks as nice, if not nicer, than anything I've seen in the States. Swiss guy built it. It's perfection. Beautiful pools, beautiful infrastructure. I mean, well worth the $200 a night that he's charging now. But they did get approved here to as a quarantine place. So I couldn't afford it, but maybe some of you guys out there can. Again, I'll recommend this place. I'm going to put a link when I do my. I've got the upload of the dive resort, the Pura Vida dive resort. I'm going to put the link in there. You guys have got the deep pockets and you want to come out here, if you want a place to quarantine, this is the joint to do it. And they've got a restaurant that'll bring you food every day, and you know, I'll come over and visit you. Let's see, where'd my mousey go? There it is. Thumbs up helps the algorithm.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Hey, see, this is jumping. See how it jumps?
Randy,
good morning, Mr. Ron. Thank you very much for joining us. Kev Cox, let's see, you guys crack me up. I just love the way you live your life. Thank you very much, Kev. Thank you very much. Let's see. Hey, Paul and May, 10K enough to fall back on in case of emergency. I would agree with that, Tony. I came here and had 8,000 as a backup. That was my backup number. And since then, I've been able to save some money. So it's gone up. But I would say this. In my mind, I thought, you know what? The $8,000 was actually short. I would say 10 grand's a perfect number, but I would make it the minimum. I don't even know if 8's enough now. But my mind, I was giving the Philippines 6 months to make up my mind. Do I like it or do I not like it? And if I like it, great, I'll stay. And if I don't like it, I'll just go home. And I wanted to make sure that I had enough money to buy a plane ticket. If there was an emergency, a medical emergency, I could cover it. And I also came out here with about $30,000 worth of credit on credit cards. I emptied my credit cards, paid them off. In other words, they had no balance. And there was $30,000 on the credit cards. Credit cards are not widely accepted out here. So those would have been good for the, at least in Dumaguete. So those would have been good for plane tickets, obviously. And if I'd gone to the hospital and push came to shove, we would be able to work it out with the credit card. But yeah, to answer you, I know more on about it, but that's a very good question. I would not. Now, my neighbor Mark, just to give you the flip side, he came out with like $1,000 and $800 a month, and he's flipped it around. So there you go. But he's stuck with it. So let's see here. Kev Cox, you guys crack me up. Okay, so we're going to do a few more comments, and then we're going to get on because I want to do a tour of this place. And I think I told him 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
All right. But we wanted to come out and say hi to everybody. Good morning. Probably skipping you guys, but this thing keeps jumping. Is it tough to access money from the States? No. I keep all my money in the States. I am going to open a bank account out here just to have another option. I had a bank account, but I didn't like it. It was BDO, which is her bank. But there's another bank that I think I'm going to put some money into just because I want to have another access point. But to answer your question, no, you just transfer money over. It's really simple. Let's see. Okay, so point zero. Hi, Paul. Keep up the great work. You can make sure Riza can get half of this. Well, we'll just give Riza all of that. How's that grab you?
Thank you for
okay.
Sorrow.
We love Riza.
Yeah.
Riza's got 3 kids. We got no kids. I get a check every month, whether I want it or not. She doesn't. So we appreciate that. If with your permission, we'll just give her the whole enchilada. Okay.
Thank you
that
so
gives
much.
us more pleasure, actually, to be honest with you, because we have everything we need. We really do. And we make extra money if you watch the ads on the YouTube channel. And that's especially important to May. I don't really care, but she does. And so on her channel, Today with Baby May, we got to give her a commercial, right? Look at her. Yeah.
Thank you.
She
for
wants
commercial.
you to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to her channel. Let's see. Yeah. Kenny opened up a US dollar account with BDO. I did the same thing. But then they were going to put a hold on my money for 30 days or something like that, cash. So I just said, forget it. But then I've thought it over, and I've talked to some other guys. There's a place, what the hell's the name of it? It's only one branch out here, but they're really happy with it. And I'm going to open up a peso account. Excuse me. And I'm going to just try to put a couple $100 a month into it just to have, another way to go. Let's see.
Darren Travel.
Hey, Darren. Thanks for always being there for us, buddy.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for watching.
Make sure you subscribe to Darren's channel.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good with that? Point zero? Right on, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
So what happens is this money that you guys are sending us will come actually next month to my YouTube account. And that's when I'll be able to pull it out and give it to her. But what I end up doing in these cases, and what I'll be doing tomorrow with Jason, is I'll get a total of how much has been donated to other folks. And then I just pull that much money out of my bank. So I go over budget now every month when we do something like this, and other people are due some financial aid. And so instead of taking out $1,500, I might take out $2,000 and just fork it out, and then I've still got my 15. So that's how that works. But I end up getting reimbursed. So let's see. Hi from Canada. Time to make sure your vids look crisp with watching black and white TV. Let's see here. Okay, time to make sure your vids look crisp and... Well, it is what it is. It is on a computer. If you're talking about my stuff, I don't put a lot of money into the equipment. I guess everything needs improvement. Let's see. Where'd this go? I put this comment up and I lost it. Let's see. All the video with the gentleman from San Fernando. I liked it there. I lived there for 4 years. Never decided to go. It's great tuna fishing. Oh. Yeah, you know what? When that's on my bucket list out here. I did all my fishing up in Canada, and I loved it up there. In fact, maybe they just saw a picture of a
fish,
northern pike that I caught. I think May would like fishing. I think her perception of fishing and my perception of fishing, or my knowledge of fishing, are two different things. She doesn't know what it's like to go out on a boat and bait the hook and throw it out and do this and that and the other. And she's a girly girl, so I may be totally wrong, but she's usually up for an adventure. And so I think if we were to go and do it right, she would really enjoy that. I know I would love it. And so that was one of the things that I was talking to him about. I'd like to come up there, and he's invited us to come up before he ever came on the channel. On hospitality, go up there, we'll look around, and we will do that. I will. I miss fishing a lot. I really do. I miss golfing too. Here's what it is. So which one does this one say? Paul, let's see. This Vegas guy again, been Valley since '84. I wanted to take you to adjust. Oh, that's a good question, dude. About a year is the answer. I used to ask myself, when am I ever going to get used to this? Because it used to be, it felt like 100. Well, it would be 115 some days in Vegas during the summer. 120, 105 was like the average temperature for 3 months, right? But it's a dry heat, and the pavement gets really, really friggin' hot. The blacktop, you can't walk on it and you can't walk your dog during certain times during the day. You have to take them drive them to a park. It's getting windy, so I don't know if you can hear us still.
Very fresh.
Hello. Anyway, it took a year. I'll just shut up. It took a year, and then I adjusted to the humidity. It was just a weird, different kind of heat. Let's see, what's this say? Thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
What is the? I can't read it. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, what is the name of Baby May's channel again and again? It is called Today with Baby May.
Yeah.
Today with Baby May. She's got an awesome channel. She has awesome interviews.
Yeah.
She started it off as a cooking show.
Yeah.
She just came out of nowhere and
Cleaning the car.
Cleaning cars. She was washing the scooter.
Yeah.
Her daily life. She was just, and she's continued to do her daily life. But the cooking thing, she kind of burned out on it, simply because she cooks Filipino food, and she's cooked them all. And then we got an oven from Gary Berg, and we tried baking some cakes in that thing.
Yeah. For the last, perfect.
And the last one came out good, and we used the oven a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not something she needs to show that she's frying some chicken in an oven, Yeah. And so she realized that she preferred, I don't know, she just sort of expanded, and then she got into this bikini kick, and then she got into a dance kick, and now she's into interview. So she just keeps changing it up.
Yeah.
And that channel, by osmosis maybe, because I used to just be a talking head like I am now, and then I would bring other people on the show, and then I'd bring Baby May on the show, and then we'd do some funny stuff, and then we'd go places. So the two of us just kind of like to show our daily life.
Yeah.
It's really what it is.
Because I have a lot of friends.
And she has a lot of friends.
She like to visit to my channel for I interview. Coming Sunday, I have 2 interviews.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Girls? Boys?
Of course, girls.
Jean-Claude's coming to marry you in March. You better hurry up and get going here. Maybe Jean-Claude will buy you a GoPro or something. I don't know.
Just it's such a funny.
So let's see. Jim Burns. Wonder if you may have to pay taxes on what's done. Good question. I'm going to find out. This is the first year that I've been monetized or had any kind of income. So I'm going to find out. And I'm glad to pay my taxes, to be honest with you. 50% is better than no percent, right? I don't think it'll be that high. I didn't make that much money. I'm still well under the threshold, allowed to earn before it affects my Social Security. I'm allowed to earn like $15,000 or $16,000 before they start touching that. I didn't need anywhere close to that, so that's no concern. The donations, if it gets taxed, so be it. You know, that'll be my donation because I give them. If someone sends $50 and I get $48.75 because of the transfer fee or the exchange rate, I just give them the 50, and I just say, okay, the $2 is on me, and I've never been hurt by that, and I've been blessed by it. And May has been doing a lot with her family.
Yeah.
So what May does is sending food
Yes,
to her mom and her dad. She cooked a chicken, right?
Yeah.
Chicken, and what else did you give them?
You
give them some cash.
Yeah.
To help them out because they have that little business.
Yeah, tobacco.
The tobacco business, and they had to renew their license for the year.
Yeah.
So January is over with, thank God. But the businesses out here have to hate January because that's when they've got to renew all these permits and licenses, and it's very expensive for them. And her parents went through that, so she just paid for it.
Yeah.
But it was 3,000 pesos, which is $60. But that was kind of you.
Yeah.
And then we go to Hypermart and we do a lot of big shopping, we call it. In fact, she took a trike home one time. We had so much crap because we load up. But we always buy extra food for her parents. We don't like giving them cash, except in the exception of the tax thing, this license thing, because that's a bad habit to get into. And people think you do it once, then next week it's something else, it's something else, it's something else. So what May does is she cooks food and sends it to her folks, and that way they get some protein because they mostly eat what, horseradish and
radish and dry fish.
Dried fish, yeah.
Say thank you to Dauin Travel for the.
Oh, there you go. See, Darren's my man.
Yeah, thank you, Dauin.
See, right there's Baby May's
for
channel.
help to my channel.
How much is what? YouTube. Oh. Okay, how much is YouTube's cut? Is that what you said? Is that what it says? Let's see. On the AdSense money, in other words, when you're watching her video or my video or Darren's Travels videos, and they run an ad, they take 5% of any revenue generated there. So the YouTubers, the vloggers, we get 55% of that money from the ads that annoy everybody. And then this money here, they take 30% of this. If you guys super chat or donate or whatever, they take 30% of it. Let's see. Let's see. I skipped.
Oh.
Here we go. Back
again.
up. Well, we got a whole bunch, huh? There we go. There I am. Grumpy dude. Yeah, you're right, Grumpy dude. 30%.
Yeah.
The tunas aren't that big, bigger than football size, but some of the ran muscle. Yeah, I like fishing just for the sake of fishing, and just to get anything on the line gets me happy. Did you go dancing at the what?
Dance. What's that?
I don't know, Gary. I don't understand it. Let's see. I got a good bean recipe for me. Okay, Jason Hunt said he's got a good bean recipe, and get a Patreon channel and charge $1 a month. No trolls. I know. I understand. I've always treated my channel as a hobby, and I still do, and I call it beer money and her money. So I just toss it with. The problem is with that, it's a good idea. But the problem I have with that is it means I have to make a video for the Patreon members, right? Even though I'm only charging $1 for 50, I guess that's probably the minimum. I get it. I know where you're coming from. Because some people charge $100 and $50. They have different levels, and I would never do that. Not my thing. But I don't want to ever wake up in the morning, and I hope you understand this, and feel like I have to do anything. I'm retired. So when I make a video, it's because I feel like making a video. And sometimes I make 2 videos in one day, and sometimes I took October off. I didn't do any videos in October.
Yeah.
I just said, no, I don't feel like it. And we were getting plagiarized, right?
Yeah.
We were plagiarized, meaning people were copying us. And so I would come up with a video, and then 3 days later, I'd see somebody else with the same title. And I said, you know what? I just think I'll just stop for a month and let them come up with their own ideas. And I just wanted to take some time off. I didn't want to feel like I had to turn on the computer. So that's been the reason that I haven't done the Patreon route. I think that's an awesome idea for May, though, because this is May's financial vehicle. This is a lot better way for her to make money than being a caretaker, mopping floors. She doesn't have an education. She cannot. She does not want to go back to school. So without a degree of some sort, she can't get a job even at McDonald's. And she's too old, if you can believe that. That's just the naked truth, boys and girls. At 35 years of age, they won't hire her. Any Lee Plaza won't hire you.
Yeah.
And so it's, they actually put it down, put your age. Oh, have to, female, send a picture. They want to take a look at you before they hire you.
Yeah.
I mean, they're real dogs out here. And no more than 25 years old, and that's the cutoff. So she's past being able to get a gig. Now, could she work here behind the bar at the dive center? Yeah, probably. But she wouldn't be the first pick, because of her age. Anyway. All right, so I apologize that this is kind of fading in and out. This is jumping around on me.
Yeah, because of the signal.
Yeah.
Very low.
Yeah, that's true, Jim. Jim says, I'm not going to put it up because I'm trying to read them as I go here. It's easier to read on the right side for me. Since she started a little timid thing and turned into a YouTube monster. I know. I said I'll let the genie out of the bottle with Baby May. Yeah, we almost died, 0.0. We've been in and out. For Paul's channel, call it Coffee and Bikinis. That's true, Jason. That about sums it up, doesn't it? How about encouraging some abandoned spooky places? Exploring some abandoned spooky places near you. We went to that one resort and it was empty. But I don't know how spooky they are.
Kim Dive? No.
Yeah, the one behind. Get the better spot like here. I'm going to move there and retire in the Hua Hin, district in Thailand. Any suggestions if this is a good area? Hua Hin. Have I been to Hua Hin? That sounds so familiar, but it's been 10 years since I've been there. I was in Phuket, Hua Hin. I don't know why I know Hua Hin. I can't tell you if it's good or bad, brother. I like Thailand a lot for the food and the infrastructure and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't have the soul or the personality of the Philippines. So I'd still go with the Philippines. Thailand's an awesome place to visit, though. In a perfect world, of course, when the COVID's over with, this is going to be a lot easier to do. But in a perfect world, living out here, there are these stupid cheap flights that they put up. They have these specials. I don't know if they're going to keep doing it with COVID or not. But you could get round trip tickets. I think Bud Brown to Japan for $16. It was some goofy thing that one of the airlines had up, and he bought a one-way ticket for 16 or 17 US dollars. He flew to Japan. I don't know what the return ticket was. It was super cheap. Anyway, being out here already, if you want to bounce into Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, you're patient, and you just wait for the deal and you're ready to book 3 months out, you can travel all over Asia out here on a limited budget. And that's what her and I want to do. So we're working on our passport here when we get home.
Yeah.
She's afraid to fill out the form. She's terrified. I've already got her all scared about when she goes to immigration.
Sunday Paul always behind me.
Let's see. My husband says, I think the IRS requires you to pay estimated taxes quarterly if there's no withholding on your income. I'm going to find out Monday. I'm going to go watch the Super Bowl, and a good friend of mine there was head honcho at the IRS. Him and I are going to have a conversation. Excuse me. And I'll ask him about that because this is my first year. I haven't received any information or documents yet. 1099 forms. I'm happy to pay my taxes.
Yeah.
It's just part of it. We should all pay our taxes. It won't kill me. If I've always paid it. One time the IRS has scared the crap out of me, and I opened it up and I had overpaid, and they gave me a refund. US. I haven't filed taxes for 3 years because on Social Security, I'm from Nevada. There is no state income tax, so I don't have to fiddle with it. But this year, I'm going to have to file for last year because of the YouTube revenue. And guys have mentioned the donations and stuff, so I don't know how it works. I'll find out. I imagine we've got the same write-offs and stuff, take myself as an exemption. I don't have any kids to write off. They're all grown up. I can't write off baby May. But just the YouTube expense, I guess. Let's see.
Cosaris?
Oh, okay. She's saying hi, Darren.
Yeah. And then guys, please subscribe to Darin Travel. It's very nice man. Always
he
help
is.
me. Darin
Let's see.
Travel.
Born Nomad Production. Sorry you took it the wrong way, Paul. Yes, the quality is down today because of that bad signal in the area they mentioned earlier in the stream. Oh, I don't take it the wrong way, brother. It's hard to offend me. Oh, it's Paul Smith. Okay. No, the signal is crappy. Let's see.
The Filipinos.
Let's see. I got to get caught up here, kids. Sorry.
Yeah. Because of the signal. Very low.
I'm trying to see. Oh, I get you. Okay, Jim. Yeah, the trolls don't seem to troll me too much. I guess they're on here. There's probably some on here right now. I don't know. They're just laying in wait. But, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm a freedom of speech guy. If someone wants to bash me, that's okay. May doesn't get bothered by it anymore. At first, she was really getting her feelings hurt, but she's like, screw it. There's so many people that are so nice and encouraging, and some people just want to crush your spirit where they don't have a life of their own. So they can only, and they must be, if they're not 14 years old, they have the mentality of a teenager. And so they don't affect us, really. It's hard to see, baby. We're going to have to bail out of here because it's getting hard for us to see the
Bayawan,
lights
I
coming.
hope to
It's
be
working
aggressive.
here. Yeah, I remember when 35 was young. I do too, brother. I'd trade places. YouTube's I'm praying you need a fishing license. I don't know. I don't know much about fishing out here, to be honest with you. What's for dinner?
Yeah. Points are wow, cheap flight.
Cheap flights. Yeah. Well, we're gonna give it a try. And you just have to be ready to go. You know, when they're going, you want to go. Gary's gonna take off. Filipina singing show says, I have just watched a whole German documentary. I am German about Duarte's war on drugs in the Philippines. Now I have doubts to come what I want after COVID. Your thoughts? Say, I've never felt threatened here. The only thing I've seen out here are tiny little raids on guys selling what's called shabu, and they got $10 and $20 bags of that, and that's mostly for show. I think that the war on drugs with Duterte is in other areas. I heard much about that recently, to be honest with you. I heard about that in the beginning, and there was public outcry, like from the states and whatnot. But that was his minute. Let's see. Pacific Cross good insurance there. I think that one of the other vloggers, P, did something about health insurance. But the one that I was going to talk about is I forgot his name now. Brad was on the show, and he had $15,000 reimbursed, and he's going to have another $8,000 reimbursed. And I didn't catch the name of the insurance. I don't know if it's something that we can all buy. That's why I want to have him. And a lot of guys ask, what's the name of this guy's insurance? And so I want to get him back on so he can talk about that. But yeah, the Filipina P did a health insurance video, I think. And she had some insurance agent on there. I didn't watch the whole thing. And so, but that might be worth catching also.
Yeah, you asked the little kangaroo where the I'm here in
little
the
kangaroo. Okay.
in Pura Vida in Dauin. You answer the phone.
Let's see here. Yeah, she's at Pura Vida.
Yeah, you saw you.
I throw you.
I saw you.
I throw you.
Yeah, I'm pure Filipino. My tongue is super hard.
Houlihan is a couple of hours. I've never been there, bro. I knew I heard of Houlihan, but I'd never been there. So this thing's jumping around. I'm probably missing a bunch of comments, kids. I apologize for that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
How people comment more skip.
Little kangaroo. That's a nice name, little kangaroo. Yeah, check it out, man. Houlihan. I don't know.
I see you guys now.
That's right, 0.0. You know, I didn't even see Uniquely Extra's comment, but which drives home his point that I can't see with his shit. Went down to the Philippine YouTube rabbit hole. Some dark corners. Love your comment. Oh, well, thank you. You know what's cool is I was thinking, because like when I took October off, I didn't miss it at all. And somebody earlier commented about getting away from Facebook, which I totally agree with also. I think it's becoming too powerful and going the wrong direction. So anyway, I don't think I'll ever quit YouTube, but I might dial it back. to some degree. And if there's another platform, I'd like to get on that because YouTube censors me a lot and censors her sometimes too.
Yeah.
So we
Grumpy.
don't like censor. Grumpy.
Skip
What Grumpy
away,
say?
Paul. Nothing I see is.
Skip away, Paul.
Yeah.
Nothing I see is relevant.
Because of the signal.
Yeah,
And
oh, I get it.
the mouse is.
You're reading the comments better than I am, I imagine. Okay. Let's see. Is there a Jerry's Grill in Dumaguete from T. Schumann? Yeah, there's a Jerry's on the beach. Is what you might be. That was Jerry's. Yeah, Jerry has opened. A guy named Jerry has opened up a number of restaurants. He opened up South Beach. He opened up PJ's. He opened up Jerry's on the beach, and he sold all of them. And then I ran into him at sushi the other day, and just for a second, and he's building something out here in Dauin now. And his gig is he's a good businessman. He builds resto bars, puts a lot of sweat equity into them. Excuse me. And gets them up and running, gets them staffed, and then he sells them to somebody that wants, a turnkey business. And then he moves on and does it again. So, but yeah, he has a place. It's now called
Bakong.
Billy's on the Beach is what it's called now.
Yeah, but in Bakong.
It's in Bakong, yeah. Let's see, what do we got here? All right. New hard drive only costs $50, simple install. Unless you try to do it in the Philippines. We did that route. Remember the computer repair?
Yeah.
I got pissed off. I didn't act pissed off, but and she did too.
Yeah.
Because we took here's the story on the little laptop.
Yeah.
Took the laptop in, said it's not starting up properly. The girl turned it on, and immediately she said, "Oh, you got to reinstall Windows."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, that sounds like an easy fix." And so I said, "How much? 1,000 pesos." Okay.
Yeah.
How long? 2 hours. Okay. So we left 2 hours.
Yeah.
Came back. Well, it's not that. It's this. Okay. How much is that? And then it started getting up there, right?
Yeah.
And I said, and you know what I said? I said, okay. How much time?
1,000 again.
2 hours. 1,000 again, right?
Yeah.
Came back. Now we're into this baby 4 hours. Okay, I'm getting a little testy. And so, shit, man, it was up to $150 by the time this guy got done with me. Oh, by this and that, and I tested this. Oh, and what I didn't like was the technician was saying, I'm going to give you a separate receipt.
Yeah.
You need to pay me separately.
Yeah.
And she looked at him, and I looked at her, and we looked at each other, and I said, no, that's not going to happen. And so, and he was going to use a used part, and blah, blah, blah. Now, the standard reply would be, why don't you just take it to another shop? Because there's not that many shops open. And one's just as, you never know what you're walking into. And this place, I won't name it, because I don't want to, disrespect anybody's business. It's not our deal here. Had been recommended to me by two different guys that had their computers fixed there and said, hey, they did a really good job. Well, they got lucky and I didn't.
But your computer is still broke, but you pay first.
And I still paid. I still paid, huh? I forgot about
shocked.
that. Now, see, you made me mad again. I forgot I paid that.
I'm very shocked that.
I paid 900 pesos or something like that.
1,000.
1,000 pesos.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here, but the Filipina P. I like the Filipina P.
Yeah.
Filipina P's channel rocks as well. If you haven't seen it, highly suggest. I'm pretty sure it's how I found your channel, Palm. Eh? Well, that's awesome. She actually came on my channel about months ago. She was just starting, and now she's over 50,000 subscribers. And you know what? It's the one prediction I made in my life that's actually come true. It's the one thing that I've ever done was her channel. I said, you're going to get to 100,000 subscribers in no time. And 6 or 7 months ago is when I first met her. I think she was just getting started, right?
Yeah.
She had 1,000 or 2,000 subs. And just to give you a relationship, I'm at about 20,000 and she's over 50,000. And she will soon be, by the end of this year, if not sooner, at 100,000. And I also told her that we are polar opposites. That's not a bad thing because I put almost no energy into my shows, my videos. I don't edit. I don't jack around. I just do it and I upload it and that's it. Filipina P put 3 or 4 days into a video, and now Baby May is putting 1-2 days into the video, and the quality shows. Okay, P's very professional English,
Yeah.
speaks many languages. She's very creative, got good intuition, and so I'm just proud of her because I told her you're going to do great, and I know she worked hard.
Yeah.
And I like that work ethic. And I see the exact same thing in May, is the work ethic, the desire. And I can tell you from being an old man, there's a little bit of wisdom come along. If a person has enough drive, enough desire, and ambition, they will succeed whether they want to. I mean, no matter what gets in their way. Because she doesn't see, I see obstacles sometimes that she doesn't even see. So I will up. And she just blazes right through them because she doesn't know they're there. And some of us get stopped in our tracks because we see the problem or the issue, and so we don't do it. And the P's not like that. She's not like that. That's why I think they're successful. That's my rant. Oh, well, I got off of that.
Time for breakfast.
Okay,
9.
thanks for the information. Give the people who want to come and live there. Yeah, we try just actually give information via osmosis. In other words, I do everything I can not to give advice. I don't think he gives advice. We just kind of show you what happens. Like I was just telling you about the computer. It's a cluster F to try to get electronic purchased or repaired out here. It's not like you can go to Best Buy and drop it off at Geek Squad, okay? And pay a fee, and $49 or $99 is going to cover it. Warranties out here are pretty much worthless because of the paperwork involved, and they're kind of scammy. We're in the States. If you buy, say, the Geek Squad, I know it's expensive and probably overpriced, but for a guy like me, it's worth the money because I can just say, hey, fix my computer, and they do it. All right, so we're going to bail out of here, kids. It's getting to that time.
Yeah, because
we
the
gotta go. We gotta go.
breakfast is 9.
Oh, the free breakfast. May doesn't want to miss her free breakfast.
Yeah, you know why I'm cheap cake, because I have the reason.
God forbid we miss a free meal. It's what the free breakfast is? Coffee and bread. Okay, she's this woman drank a rank bottle of yogurt and was sick for 4 days because she didn't want to screw off the friggin' 6 pesos. I can tell you stories. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys later. I know I skipped comments.
You need to unique extra because you skip the comment and the
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because you skip.
I thought they have chocolate. They have chocolate in the Philippines. Hi, Lee.
Where's the sister? My sister in my province.
Yeah, she went home.
Yeah. David C.
Yeah, I agree with you. The chocolate does taste weird out here. It's not, but you can get a Hershey bar. You can buy a Snickers bar. They're just very expensive. You're right. However, that's the candy. the chocolate cake tastes a little weird, but we have a lady that you bought my birthday cake from,
Yeah.
and it's awesome.
700. Super yummy.
Super yummy. She's right.
And then I have the surprise you the chocolate bar.
Oh yeah, and she got me a chocolate bar.
400 per each.
Tobaline or something like
Yeah,
that.
Toblerone.
Toblerone.
Yeah.
And that's
400 per each.
all right, kids. We're gonna sign off.
Robert, you're to the Robert.
Yeah, no, we don't want to put that on there. That's not a nice comment.
Oh yeah. It's the
He's referring
Yeah.
to her physical attributes. And that's just not cool. Screw you, Robert. I don't care if I do know you. All right, kids. Darren, thank you very much. If I missed you, it was not intentional.
Can you
But we're
promote?
here.
Can you promote the Darin Travel, the channel?
Absolutely, Darren's Travel.
Yeah.
Absolutely, he's always here with us. Love Darren. Yeah, you're right there. All right, kids, we're going to be taking off. There's Darren's Travels.
Yeah.
We want to put him up there. Darren is always really helpful for us. He realizes I'm an old man, so he puts up links and stuff for me. And Baby May loves Darren.
Yeah, because
He's always got a nice comment. He's very helpful. He jumps on a bunch of sides, moderates. I think we're supposed to add you as a moderator, Darren, but I haven't done that yet. So anyway, what do we got here? Point zero. Don't forget to add me in your Facebook. I sent the request today. Much love from Alberta, Canada. I will. Is it point zero is the name, I hope. And if you sent me a request, your Facebook or my Facebook, one of the two.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, but if it says point zero, I'll definitely everybody. And then I usually find out who the loopy people are after one or two comments, and I just block them or delete them or unfriend them. And so that's that. Well, anyway, thank you for that. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, Michael Lockhart.
Thank you, Michael Lockhart. Thank you, point zero, for the donation. That'll go to Baby
all
May,
people,
or do you want it to go to
so
Zira? You let me know. Let me know on Facebook where you want that to go, boss. And Baby May does look beautiful today. And Baby May wants to have her free breakfast. So it's worth about 60. We got it. Thank you, guys. God bless you very much. And I'll chat with you next time. There's some new videos coming up. And appreciate you along. Thanks for all those that donated. We will make sure the money goes to the right people. And that's it. Today with Baby May.
Yeah, please subscribe,
and she's had like over 100, 150 people subscribe off of her last video, which is with the interview with a little girl, right? A lady, I should say. She's 22 or 23, something like that.
And then I have coming video to with my sister.
And she has another video. I did a video with her sister, and she did a video with her sister. So, you get 0 times 2. Huh?
Yeah.
Get any better than that. All right, guys. See you later.
Thank you for watching 201. Thank you so much, guys.
There's Darren helping you out.
Yeah.